That mean? What does that represent to you?
It means that the concept and the reality that politics as usual in this province has changed, and that the parties are understanding that, and that they're going to have to connect much better with the electorate if they're going to be successful in the September 27th election.
And there was a greater effort between Report Card 1 and Report Card 2 by different parties in trying to give more information, and like we said, time frames, and very specific thing how the process would work, what they would put in place to be able to achieve the goals that they were saying that they would provide up, whether it be information, ethics, or something else. You know, they put more information into this stuff.
Is this what you anticipated, like improvements step by step?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. A report card system, we have four sessions, and we encourage the parties to find ways to improve their score. And we're very pleased that most of the parties did in fact just that. That they worked hard to develop, to get the message out and across to New Brunswickers that they are engaged in this issue, and becoming more accountable, more open is our objectives that they're incorporating within their positioning with the electorate this election campaign.
Is this something that is happening simply because of what happened with the anti-power deal? Is this going to happen this year and then fade off into a
Well, we hope the coalition will have enough information to be able to pass judgment in the future. And I mean by judgment, maybe that's the wrong term to use, but to be able to evaluate the performance of the government and the processes they said they would engage into to improve democracy. So at least we'll have something in the paper that we can go back to and say, you said, you know, in your paper, said 6 months from now, you'll be implementing this. It's been 8 months, what's going on? What's the problem? I'm not sure we can break it up. So in that sense, I think that, yes.
The intention of the coalition is that after the election on September 27th, that we'll be able to hold the governing party accountable with the commitments that they made to us. You know, there is no honesty law in politics, and these are we don't want these to be in the framework of simple promises. We want commitments from the parties on this very serious issue, and it does stem from the very rough experience that we just went through this past winter, where there was great angst in this province about process. And you know, we can look back and see other examples where people in the province have become the province and the country have become very disillusioned and cynical about the political process. Not necessarily about the substantive issue, but the process. And this is what this exercise is about, is bringing process to the forefront. New Brunswickers deserve better than simply having promises of what a party might do. We want to know how they're going to do it and how they're going to keep the public engaged and informed.
Democracy does not only apply to this province, you know, to strengthen democracy. But there's one thing that we have realized: the relative size of the province down here. If we have a chance to bring those changes, it might impact across the country too, at the federal level and so on and so forth. There'll be a model to look at, and people can go and say, well, geez, they're doing this here, they're doing that there. And we hope that, you know, because I don't think we can tackle the feds right now, but I think we get, you know, as far as democracy is concerned. But we certainly hope to get some results in New Brunswick that would be worth watching, and that would maybe improve the quality of democracy in the future throughout this country. So, I mean, what we're aiming for is a pretty heavy baggage, but I think it's worth fighting for. I think it's worth spending some time on democracy and trying to improve our system. Like Churchill said, democracy might have some problems, but it's still one of the better systems there is in the world. And if it is done properly, and if democracy is understood by people, and people can participate, we improve the system. You know, so in that sense, in New Brunswick, it couldn't bring about some change. They might be hope they're bringing about some change in the rest of the country. You know.
How do you know whether or not this is happening elsewhere?
No, that we don't.
Are you getting interest from other provinces in terms of what's happening here?
I'm not. We don't tell me.
Yes, we are. We are getting calls and of interest. as to how we've been able to capture the attention of the political parties. And we have to go back to the power circumstance, which created a backdrop for questioning of the democratic process. We've had calls from Nova Scotia, we've had calls from British Columbia with respect to the campaigns that are ongoing now at the community level. And this is not unique, and we're very fortunate today to have